Welcome to another Wildfire Wednesday, coming to you live from the Wildfire Division headquarters. We are giving you a fire danger update as we head into the 4th of July weekend. Currently within the Anchorage area, we are in high fire danger, and we are projected to remain at high and potentially even touch into very high as we go into the 4th of July weekend. We've had a fair amount of drying over the last few days and no recorded moisture, so we just need to be cautious and vigilant as we go into the holiday weekend. If you see something, say something and report it, and we will respond as soon as possible.
I'm Nick Davis with the Anchorage Fire Department, Senior Captain at Fire Station 12. I also serve on the Anchorage Wildfire Division. On June 21st, 2025, the Anchorage Fire Department was contacted and about a fire in between Healy and Anderson called the Bear Creek Fire. We created a task force of personnel from Anchorage and Chugiak Volunteer Fire Department. We headed north and served in the different divisions, Alpha and Gulf. Took 2 tenders, 2 brush trucks, and a command vehicle. Did structure protection, fuels mitigation, set up sprinklers, had a bulldozer, and protected the area. We also touched base with many of the locals to make sure that their needs were met. Ultimately, we returned on Saturday safely, and I was proud to have served representing the Anchorage Fire Department and the municipality of Anchorage.
My name is Kevin Menkens, and I work as a firefighter for the Anchorage Fire Department at Station 4 on C Shift. And I learned that the Anchorage Fire Department is not only willing to serve the municipality of Anchorage, but is also willing to serve adjoining communities that have been impacted by large-scale natural disasters.
My name is Ryan Schlueter, and I'm an engineer with the Anchorage Fire Department. This kind of assignment required me to think outside the box and find creative ways to use my apparatus to support the mission. It gave me the opportunity to use my Follower 3 certification and to work on completing my NWCG engine operator task book. It was hard work and long hours, but we formed a deep sense of camaraderie within the task force and fostered strong interagency coordination along the way. However, the most rewarding part was the connections we made with the community. We worked alongside the local residents to safeguard their homes and properties and created meaningful relationships in the process. This deployment was a valuable experience for me personally and professionally, and I look forward to raising my hand again when the time comes.
Hello, my name is Richard Minkler, and I am a fire captain with the Anchorage Fire Department Station 1 and a member of the Wildfire Division deployment team. On Monday, June 23rd, AFD sent a task force to assist the State of Alaska Division of Forestry on the Bear Creek Fire north of Healy. Upon arrival, our assignment was to provide the division supervisor with structural assessment and triage, as well as to develop and implement a protection plan for the Washington Road and Magpie Road neighborhoods. Along with the Chugiak Volunteer Fire Department, we performed many tasks on properties we were assigned. This included the thinning and removal of fuels, the building and placement of a sprinkler system, and the deployment of folded tanks at each property. Many properties in the area had severe damage and were unsavable. However, all of the 5 properties that AFD was responsible for received no fire damage and are still standing today. This deployment was invaluable to team members as it provided real-life experience in sign-offs and task books, which allows for members to perform in a higher capacity on a wildfire. These include Firefighter Type 1, Basic Faller, Crew Boss, and Type 4 Incident Command. The coordination between the Anchorage Fire Department and other agencies shows our continued commitment to not only the community of Anchorage, but also the great state of Alaska with service before, during, and after an emergency.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Dufek, AFD's Wildfire Division Project Manager. This week's question of the week is about emergency notifications and how people will know when they should evacuate during a wildfire incident. First and foremost, we encourage everyone to evacuate early and as safely as possible. If you feel the need to evacuate, you do not need to wait for us to provide an order to do so. In fact, by getting out early, You're providing more opportunity for your neighbors who are still gathering their items to get out safely. You're also providing an opportunity for our responders to get into the incident that much sooner. So, how will you know that you need to evacuate? We use the Smart 911, also known as RAVE system, within the municipality to notify residents of many emergencies, including the need for evacuation. To sign up for Smart 911, there's a link below in the description of this video. You can also find a link on our website, wildfire.muni.org. Additionally, you can follow any wildfire incident via akfireinfo.com. And if you're not familiar with Ready, Set, Go, we do have a PSA available on our YouTube channel. Check it out.